Hey, all my beautiful nail besties. Welcome back, or welcome if you are new. In today's video, I will be teaching you how I make these super cute flowers using jewelry wire. To start out, you will need some UV resin. I'm using J Addictions, which I absolutely love, by the way. If you do not have UV resin, don't worry though. A builder gel or a thick clear gel will work just as well. Next, you will need some 32 to 28 gauge wire, and then two different size objects like the handle of something. I'm using a smaller dotting tool with a tapered handle and then a smaller paintbrush handle. And then you will need pliers as well. If you do not have pliers though, don't worry, your fingers will work too. We will start by cutting about 1.5 inch piece off that wire and taking the bigger handled item and wrapping that around it and then twisting the wire tight until there is no space left. Be sure that you don't over tighten it though, because if you do, it can snap the wire and then you just have to remake it again. We will repeat this process for the bigger handle 5 times. And please ignore my pointer finger. Timu's jewelry changed my finger colors, so big thumbs down for that one. The next thing you will want to do is take your petal and where you twist the wires at the bottom of the petal, lightly pinch so it makes it more of a petal shape instead of a perfect circle. And be careful when you are doing this because this wire is very, very delicate. And because these are sitting kind of flat, which we don't want them sitting flat because then it won't have as good of a three-dimensional aspect to it once it's applied to the nail. So you would take that handle and just lightly bend the petal over the handle so it can give it a little bit of curvature so it will sit off the nail a little. So as I said, we will repeat that step with the bigger handle 5 times, making 5 petals. I will let this part go ahead and play out and I will be right back. Now that those are done, I'm going to take the smallest point of the smaller handle, well I should say dotting tool, and repeat that process twice, making 2 little abstract petals that we will add to the nail later on. Now that all of our petals are made, the fun part begins. We're going to take those little petals, and this is where the resin part comes into play. So again, if you do not have UV resin, don't worry, a builder gel or even a thicker top coat will work just fine for this. You will want to dip it in to the point where it starts to twist. I go up the twisty part a little just to kind of seal it in so it doesn't come open as you're doing this process. And then you will just want to stick it in the nail lamp to cure for 30 seconds and repeat this step for all your petals. Once you have those all coated out and cured, then we get to start painting them. Okay, so I am going to be painting mine with these Joslove solid cream gels that I got off of Amazon. If you have not ever tried their products, I highly recommend it. They are very easy to work with. They're super opaque and creamy. They self-level very nicely, and they are very price friendly. So I will leave those linked down in the description below. Be sure to check them out because they really do have great products. So you will just want to paint a nice little coat on the top side of your petal, the side where it's bending upward. Once you have painted that, you go ahead and flash cure in between. I used my little Temu rechargeable pen light that I got, which works absolutely amazing, must I say. Then we will go back in and apply a second coat and then pop it in the nail lamp for a final 60 seconds to cure. Next, I'm going to come in with my micro detailer brush, and I highly recommend this one. It is a great brush. And just take this beautiful purple and apply it to the inner corner of that petal where we pinched it earlier. I do apply 2 coats. I flash cure for 20 seconds in between and then do a full 60-second cure at the end. Once we are done with that part, I'm going to come in with this absolutely stunning reflective gel polish that I got and showed in my last Temu haul, which if you have not watched that yet, I highly recommend it because it was a great haul and there was some beautiful Korean gel polishes in it that you must see. So we are going to take that reflective polish and kind of add it where we did the purple one. You don't want to cover all the purple though, because we don't want to drown it out. We just kind of want to enhance and give a little more dimension to the petal in that area, and then cure it for a full 60 seconds after we are done. And I do just want to mention that I do top coat these off camera after adding the color. Now we are going to paint our nail. I do want to say I already do have a base coat on this that I applied off camera. I'm going to come in with Nail ReserveLA's Mon Chéri, my dear. This is a beautiful color. It's very subtle, but it's very pretty. If you have not tried Nail ReserveLA's polishes, I highly recommend it. They are so good. They are very opaque, they self-level beautifully, and they smell really good. I didn't even know that gel polish could smell good until I got theirs, and then Enail Couture, their polishes smell really good too. So after I'm done painting that, I did pop it in the nail lamp for 60 seconds to cure. Then I'm going to come in with my top coat and apply a nice even layer across the nail, curing that for 60 seconds as well. Oh, and before I forget too, I do have a discount code for Nail ReserveLA that will be linked in the description down below, so be sure to check that out. Now that we are done with painting the nail, we're going to take those petals and take some nail clippers and just clip off that excess wire. Be sure not to cut it too high though, because we don't want to damage any of the petals that we have taken so much time to create. Next, I'm going to take MAKARTT solid nail glue, and I absolutely love this stuff, and I do have a discount code for MAKARTT as well that is also linked in the description down below. You will take just a tiny little bit of this. You do not need very much at all. Roll it out in between your fingers and then kind of pancake it out, and we're going to apply it to the nail where you want to place your main flower. So where we're going to be placing the bigger 5 petals that we made. We are not going to cure this once it is placed. You will cure this after you have your petals all placed how you like them, and once that is done, you will pop it in the nail lamp for 60 seconds to cure.
Overflow. I don't really know what's on, 'cause I'm a restless soul. Oh, here we go. It's overflow. I don't know where to go. Yeah, my homeless soul. Oh, here we go. It's overflow. I don't really know what's on, 'cause I'm a restless soul.
Isn't it so cute? So after we're done with that, I'm going to come in with my Model 1's rhinestone glue, which is also very good, and just take a little bit of that and apply it to the center of the flower. And then I have a AB rhinestone that I'm going to place right in the center of that flower and then cure it for 60 seconds. And once we are done with that, we're going to take that same Model 1 rhinestone gel and place 2 little dots on the nail where we're going to be placing those tiny abstract petals that we made, and then cure that for 60 seconds as well. Off camera, I did go ahead and take that purple reflective gel and just took a dotting tool and added some random little dots around the nail to kind of help fill in that blank space that we had on there, and then cured that for 60 seconds as well. Next, we're going to come in with our top coat. We are finishing this up because this is our final step. Just apply a nice even layer of top coat all across the nail. You can lightly coat your flower and the little random petals to add a little extra strength to it to make sure that it's really not going anywhere. And then just cure that for 60 seconds and we are done! Look at how pretty it is! I just love how this turned out and I hope you all do as well. If you try it out, be sure to tag me on Instagram because I would love to see. And thank you all for watching today. If you have not subscribed yet, please consider. I would love to have you as one of our nail besties here. And thank you all that have subscribed, liked, and commented. It really does mean the world to me, and I just love you all so much. I love teaching new stuff, and I love reading all your comments. And that is it for this video. I will see you in the next one. Love you. Bye.